Hello everyone. In last session, we discussed with regard to stock exchange. In this session, we are going to discuss one of the famous stock exchange in India, that is BSE, or we can say Bombay Stock Exchange. Okay, Bombay Stock Exchange or BSE. This is one of the famous stock exchange in India. Remember, one is BSE, another one NSE, National Stock Exchange. Okay. Say, the origin of the Bombay Stock Exchange dates back to 1875, that is July 9, 1875. It means it was established in the year 1875, that is July 9th. It was organized under the name of the Native Stock and Share Brokers Association as non-profit making association. It is a non-profit making association. When it was established in the year 1875 as a non-profit making association. Earlier name is, the first name for BSE, that is Native Stock and Share Brokers Association. Okay. It was recognized on permanent basis in 1957. Okay. Say, history of the BSE. History of BSE. BSE founded by Premchand Roy Chand. Along with him, some other members also there. Okay, that I will tell in detail. BSE founded by Premchand Roy Chand. He was one of the most influential businessmen in 19th century Bombay. Okay, he was a famous influential businessman in the 19th century. A man who made a fortune in the stockbroking business and came to be known as the cotton king or bullion king. He was also the founder of Native Share and Stock Brokers Association, an institution that is known as the BSE. See, I'll tell you in detail with regard to history of BSE. Listen carefully. Okay, the Bombay Stock Exchange was established in the year 1875 and is also called the Stock Exchange Mumbai. Before establishing the BSE, the group of five stockbrokers was there who used to conduct the different meetings in front of Mumbai Town Hall under a banyan tree. Remember, the Bombay Stock Exchange, which was established in the year 1875 and is also called the Stock Exchange Mumbai. Before establishing the BSE, the group of five stockbrokers, in that Premchand Roy Chand is one among them. Okay, the group of five stockbrokers who used to conduct the different meetings in front of Mumbai Town Hall under a banyan tree. Is it clear? These five stockbrokers conducting regular meeting in front of Mumbai Town Hall under a banyan tree. Is it clear? But gradually, over time, the number of brokers in the meeting increases. At first, there were only five stockbrokers. Then, gradually, the number of brokers in the meeting increases. And because of this, the venue of meeting used to change frequently. After a few decades, in 1874, the group of brokers moved to Dalal Street for their meetings and made it their permanent location. In the year 1874, the group of brokers moved to Dalal Street for their meetings and made it their permanent location. Earlier, they were frequently changing their location or place. In the year 1874, the group of brokers moved to a permanent location, that is Dalal Street in Mumbai. Okay, it was then established in the year 1875 as Native Shares and Stock Brokers Association in the following year. Is it clear? It was then established in the year 1875 as a native share, that's mentioned, right? Native Share and Stock Brokers Association, an institution that is known as BSE. Is it clear? It was then established in the year 1875 as Native Shares and Stockbrokers Association in the following year, thereby providing it an official organization. This Native Share and Stockbrokers Association is official organization. After decades of its working, it became the first exchange in India that was recognized as the exchange in 1957 under the Securities Contract or Regulation Act by the government. See, after decades of its working, it became the first exchange in India that was recognized as the exchange in 1957 under the SEBI regulations. Is it clear? Then, after some years of its recognition, in the year 1986, a tool was developed to measure the Bombay Stock Exchange overall performance known as Sensex. That is the index, BSE's index, that is Sensex. Okay. After some years of its recognition, in the year 1986, in the year 1986, a tool was developed. That is, tool is nothing but index, that is Sensex. Remember, BSE's index, that is Sensex. Is it clear? The tool, when it was started in the year 1986, that Sensex, okay, index. Okay, a tool was developed to measure the Bombay Stock Exchange overall performance known as Sensex, which is the stock market index consisting of 30 well established as well as financially sound companies. In this Sensex, 30 companies are included. 30 financially sound companies are included. Remember, 30 well established as well as financially sound companies that are listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange, that is in Sensex. 30 sound companies are listed on Sensex. In 1995, the Bombay Stock Exchange switched to electronic trading system known as BOLT. Electronic trading, 1 minute. Electronic trading system, that is BOLT. Remember this year, BOLT, in the year 1995. Okay, what is BOLT? BOLT is nothing but BSE online trading. BOLT is nothing but BSE online trading. BSE online trading. In 1995, the Bombay Stock Exchange switched to the electronic trading system known as BOLT, that is BSE online trading. Also, it became the first stock exchange in the world which introduced an internet trading system at a centralized level. Remember, uh, it became the first stock exchange in the world which introduced an internet trading system at a centralized level. Is it clear? That is BOLT, BSE online trading. Hope you are clear with regard to history of Bombay Stock Exchange. Earlier, in the year before 1874, there were only 5 stockbrokers. They were regularly conducting meeting in different places. First, they conducted meeting in front of Mumbai Town Hall. Thereafter, they used to change their places, okay, to conduct a meeting. Then they, in the year 1874, the group of brokers moved to Dalal Street because the members of stockbrokers goes on increase. Then in the year 1874, these brokers moved to Dalal Street for their meetings, and this is the Dalal Street is the permanent location for the meeting. They fixed that particular place. Then in the year 1875, the same. The first, the Native Share and Stockbrokers Association, they named as that, to that association they named, in the year 1875 they named as Native Shares and Stockbrokers Association, then thereby providing its official organization. Then in the year 1957, it is registered under the SEBI, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India, in the year 1957. Then in the year 1986, a tool which was developed to measure the Bombay Stock Exchange overall performance, that is known as Sensex. Is it clear? In that Sensex, 30 well-sound, financially sound companies are listed. Then in the year 1995, that is BSE switched, Bombay Stock Exchange switched to electronic trading system known as BOLT, that is BSE online trading. This is the first stock exchange in the world which introduced an internet trading system at a centralized level. Is it clear? This is regarding history of Bombay Stock Exchange. Now, see these 30 companies listed in BSE, that is Sensex. Okay. In Sensex, there are 30 companies are listed. In that, Adani Ports and SEZ, Asian Paints, Axis Bank, Bajaj Auto, Airtel, Cipla, Coal India, Dr. Reddy's Laboratory, HDFC Bank, Eero, HUL, Housing Development Finance Corporation, ICICI Bank, Infosys, ITC, Kotak Mahindra Bank, L&T, Lupin, Mahindra and Mahindra, Maruti Suzuki, NTPC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, Power Grid Corporation of India, Reliance Industries, SBI, Sun Pharmaceutical, TCS, Tata Motors, Tata Steel, Wipro. Is it clear? These are the 30 companies which are listed in BSE. Now, what are the objectives of BSE? Objectives of stock exchange, objectives of BSE, objectives of NSE, all are almost similar. Okay. See, what are the objectives of BSE? To promote, develop, and maintain a well-regulated market for dealings in security. Right? It is a BSE which is a regulated market for dealing in securities. One, to promote, develop, and maintain a well-regulated market for dealings in securities. Then, to safeguard the interest of members and the investing public having dealings on the exchange. To safeguard the interest of the investors or the members and the investing public having dealings on the exchange, to promote or to safeguard the interest of the investor. That is the second objective. Then to promote industrial development in the country, that is the another objective. To promote the industrial development in the country through efficient resource mobilization by way of investment in corporate securities. Right? To promote industrial development in the country through efficient resource mobilization by way of investment in corporate securities. They collect the money from the investors and they use that particular amount in different corporate securities. Right? That is the duty of BSE. Right? So it promotes the industrial development in the country. Then to establish fair practices in the securities transaction. To establish fair practices in securities transaction. What does it mean? It means the SEBI is the regulator of BSE. Okay, all stock exchange, BSE, NSE, OTCI, all the stock exchange has to follow the rules and regulation of SEBI. Okay, this BSE is going to practice fair practices in securities transaction, because there is an institution, that is SEBI, which regulates the all activities of BSE. So for that they need to be very careful. Right? Next, that is the next topic, functions of BSE. This is important, functions of BSE. See, functions of stock exchange, functions of NSE, even functions of BSE, almost similar. Okay. What are the functions of stock exchange? Liquidity and marketability, that I explained. What is liquidity? You can easily convertible into cash. Easily sell that, you can sell the shares and you can get back your amount. That is liquidity. And marketability, you get wider access of shares, in the sense at any plenty of sellers and buyers are included in um, transaction, in the sense more than lakhs, or more than, we can say, more than lakhs of investors are dealing securities in BSE, in different securities, different company shares they used to purchase and sell. Okay, then hope you understood what is liquidity and marketability. Wider access, that is marketability, liquidity in the sense easily convertible into cash. Then, what is price determination? That I told, right? Price determination, demand and supply forces which decides the price of a security. Remember, demand and factors, supply factors of a security that decides the price of a security. In a secondary market, the only way to determine the price of securities is the rule of supply and demand. Remember, a stock exchange enables this process via constant valuation of all the securities. Such prices of shares of various companies can be tracked through index we call the Sensex. Is it clear? Remember, but how prices are decided in BSE? That is through demand and supply factors. Remember. Okay. Third one, safety. The government strictly governs and regulates the stock exchange. There are two. One is government, another one SEBI. These two regulate the BSE. Remember, government and SEBI, especially SEBI, directly control over the BSE. Okay, they frame the rules and regulation, and they monitor all the activities of BSE. So all the investors get safety due to the control by the SEBI and government. Then, contribution to the economy. What is this contribution to the economy? As we know that the stock exchange deals in already issued securities, already existing shares, right? The stock exchange deals in already existing shares, but these securities are continuously sold and resold and so on. These securities are continuously sold and resold and so on. This allows the funds to be mobilized and channelized instead of sitting idle. See, these funds, this allows the funds to be mobilized and channelized instead of sitting idle. They don't keep it idle. These funds always moving on. This boosts the economy. So this helps in economic development. Okay, this is nothing but contribution to the economy. See, the shares are moving and moving. Like that, the money which flows from one hand to another through buying and selling of shares. Like that, it helps to boost the economy. Hope you understood. Is it clear? The shares are continuously sold and resold and so on. It is nothing but continuously buying and selling by one another. That shares is moving from one another, and this allows the funds to be mobilized and channelized instead of sitting idle. This boosts the economy. Is it clear? Next is speculation. You know what is speculation? Short-term earning out of short-term dealing in stock market. Is it right? Short-term earning out of short-term dealings in a stock market or share market. That is nothing but speculation. One often hears that the stock exchange is a speculative market, and while this is true, the speculation is kept within the legal framework. For the sake of liquidity and price determination, a healthy dose of speculative trading is necessary, and the stock exchange provides us with such a platform. The stock exchange provides a speculation function, in the sense, in the morning you can purchase the shares, in the evening if the share prices increases, you can sell that particular share. That is one kind of activity, speculative activity, that can be do in stock market. And even this speculation also controlled by SEBI. Remember, then next one, last one, there is spreading of equity. The stock exchange ensures wider ownership of securities. It actually educates the public about the safety and the benefits of investing in the stock market. It ensures a better quality of transaction and smooth functioning. The idea is to get more public investors and spread the ownership of securities for the benefit of everyone. This what is spreading of equity? The ownership is spreaded over all over India, right? Because take for example, Infosys company shares. This particular company shares, which is purchased by plenty of investors from different places, from different places. Take for example, even from Kerala or Karnataka or Rajasthan or all over India, right? So anybody can purchase the shares, right? Those who are having enough money, and those, and you should be a member of stock exchange. Then the stock exchange ensures wider ownership of securities. It actually educates the public about the safety and benefits of investing in the stock market. See, this educates, stock exchange educates the public about the safety and benefits of investing in stock market. It ensures a better quality of transaction and smooth functioning because there is a regulator. It is nothing but SEBI. Due to the SEBI, every stock exchange has to follow their rules and regulation. In case if they fail to follow the rules and regulation, SEBI is going to take a strict action against this stock exchange. So for that, every stock exchange is careful with regard to the um, all rules and regulations which is made by the SEBI. So through that, it provides, all stock exchange provide better quality of transaction and smooth functioning. The idea is to get more public investors and spread the ownership of securities for the benefit of everyone. The idea is to get more public investors and spread the ownership of securities for the benefit of everyone. So all the members are going to get the benefit due to wider spread of securities. Is it clear? Hope all these are the functions of, hope you understood all the functions of BSC. One is liquidity and marketability, price determination. See, liquidity is nothing but uh, easily convertible into shares. In the shares can be converted easily convertible into cash. Then marketability in the sense wider scope, wider access of securities. Then what is price determination? Price is, share price is determined by demand and supply factors. Then safety, the stock exchange provide the safety, safeguard the interest of the investors. Then contributions to the economy, then speculation and spreading of equity. These are the functions of BSC. Hope you understood. In case any doubts, you can contact me. Thank you.